anybody to threaten the president. President will remain the president and he will be elected. When he finishes 8 years, you go, then anybody can come. But for now, nobody will. That treatment is the only thing that will worry me in the chamber. Because after all the resolution, they say without adopting that resolution by the executive, we will take any legislative power that we have against them. Issue of the people are collecting signatory to serve the notice of impeachment to the president. We know it's there in the house. But we know nobody can afford to show us that they will come and impeach the president in the chamber. Nobody will do that. Because there is no two-side. I'm sure there is no two-side in the House of Representatives, because our group, we are strong enough to stop anything called impeachment. But today, I agree with the legislatures for saying that we have to improve the security of this country and the killing must end. This is very accepted. Issue of people around the president that are not performing better, I accepted for the president to change them or to sack them. I agree with the legislature. Issue of intimidating people, like now, intimidating a whole Senate president, to liaise, to call him, oh, he sponsored a robbery. A whole Senate president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is embarrassed to this institution. I will not support it, and I'm sure President never support it. Because right now, inside the villa, President is with the service chiefs, having a meeting. And he is complaining, and the President say, why are you creating problem between me and the legislators? That is what he is doing now. And it is hardly for him not to take today. I'm sure the president will take serious action and this thing will stop. It's not good in this country as a country. Somebody, if he want to withhold somebody to do something, if we can remember, journalists, you are here, you are aware in 2015, we don't have money, we don't have power, we never intimidate anybody. God bring this power to us. So it's no need for this government to intimidate anybody for expecting for re-election matters or something. If we look for God, we try to do good to people. This is what we're supposed to concentrate on. Right now we are praying, as they said, now the barrel of crude oil hit almost $80. So we are expecting to get money to come and do welfare to the people. And the people are complaining not only about, they are complaining about security, poverty, hunger. Even in my constituency, people are complaining about this. I know. Because I went to my constituency, given my constituents food during this Ramadan, they come and buy. They are even destroy the place. Because people are, you see all the man with a sack of rice. That is what is, I know. So I know people are in hunger. But seriously, I am not in support of the executive to allow, or the president to allow some people creating problem to him. Because if we look at this country, we were elected. We won with almost 2.something million votes. Now you prostrate somebody like a Konkoso. You prostrate people, many people. So those people, they come, they assisted us. We don't want them to go. We want to come and assist the president again. So the president must call attention of those people whom they are very important in their state, to call their attention, because we will lose many votes and we don't have certainty to win the election if we continue like that, because it's an issue of card leader and the people. So that is why we have to call the attention of the president to look at this crisis, because the thing is going into worst. Look at what we did in the history since I came to this National Assembly. I never see this hot joint section with too much contradictory resolutions, because they are even threatening the executive that even their neighbor if the president never take action, the National Assembly, the Joint Senate and the House of they will take any necessary. What is the necessary power we have? Is impeachment. So that is what worried me. That is why I say I have to come here and do a press conference, because all what they come with it, I accept it. And I want the president to do it, because it's in favor of the president. If we settle between executive, between judiciaries, we go together, we will succeed. But if we continue fighting with each other, we will not succeed. All we are elected from our constituents. We have people that love us, that elected us. And 360 constituencies, we are representing people. So if you fight with those people, they will go there to the grassroots and fight you. So this is what I want to. Majority of the people around the president, they cannot even win their polling unit. Even their polling unit, they cannot win. I'm telling you. Majority or some of them. Because they are not politicians. So the president must think back. The people that we struggled from 2003 to date, they were sidelined. They are there putting eye, and there is a good people among them who they will perform better than those people. Let him call them, let him forgive people that offended him, let him remember people that do good to him. Let him call them, let's go, let's see, maybe immediately in the next, when he assents the budget into law, then I am sure maybe change will come. But gradually, as we are going seriously, we have problem in this country. Fighting with each other, hunting each other. It's not good. So, at last, I have something to say to you media. If I will not say it today, but I have, because I have very, very serious leakage. I have very, very serious issue. Because for our relationship with the executives, there must be, sometimes they will do good to us, sometimes they will offend us. So if we talk about the side they offended us, so there is a way that they do good to us. So that one, I will immediately, somebody, by next week, I will come back here and tell you the reality, because today we talk about the issues of these resolutions, and what is pain me is they treated the president. They treated the president. So really, they say if we never, it means impeachment, and nobody will impeach the president. I'm sure. As far as we are alive in this house, nobody will impeach the, because that day is a whole day. Thank you, my people.